Cold start. Civic Si 2007 has the engine light on.
Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Alright guys, so as some of you already know that my car idles rough. This is cold start, and in a minute it's gonna start moving up and down. As you can see now, it just started to do that. See that? So I do have a couple codes which I will mention in the video, and in the description I'll show you. I don't remember the code number, but it does have O2 sensor code upstream. So I do have a sensor at my home, so I'm gonna go at my uncle's house. It's there, so I'm gonna replace that O2 sensor. First I will see the one I will remove, how it looks. If it's a little bit dirty, maybe I can give it a clean up and use that again and see if it's gonna clear the engine light and that code as well. So this is how it's idle. It's not just idle, actually. If I just move the car now, I can feel this jerking while moving the car as well. So it goes away when the car is fully warmed up, but it's kind of annoying to feel that. But yeah, so hey guys, in this video I am going to clean auto sensor in my Honda Civic 2007. So I was about to remove the sensor, but the socket was too big, so I have to go and get the other one, which was quite expensive, and it cost $16 just for the socket. So before you disconnect, before you remove the sensor, do disconnect your battery negative terminal. So yeah, so then actually I was trying to do remove the plug from the top of the O2 sensor bank 1, but it was really hard, so I have to do it from bottom. But from bottom as well, it was really hard. I could not get my hand to the plug properly and get it removed, so it took me a while. This is the plug. As you can see, it's quite a tight place. It might look it's like a lot of space because the camera was too close to it, so that's why it was looking like it had a lot of space, but it was really tight, so I barely get my hand inside and disconnect the O2 sensor, which was quite hard. So I could not make a proper video of removing the O2 sensor because it was dark underneath the car and I did not have another person, so it was a little bit hard. So yeah, I put the this is where I removed the sensor a little bit. It was a little bit rusty. This is the cable of the sensor. So, and I could not remove the second one. As you can see, it's plugged in inside from the very small hole. It does not make sense how they designed this thing. I could not even get my finger in properly, so I could not remove the cable. So since I disconnect the battery, it should not be a problem. So I removed the sensor from the front, and the wire was quite long, so put on the ground, like the cardboard, and clean it there. It was quite dirty, a lot of carbon was there. So I removed the both sensor carbon, put it back to see if it's idle properly, and then I will show you when I'm cleaning the sensor as well. Guys, as you can see, the sensor is out. This is a auto bank 1 sensor. Look at this, how much dirty it is. So it was a pain in the butt actually to remove this stupid cable. As you can see, it was really extremely tight space. It was very hard to get there, and it took me almost like 20 minutes to just remove this plug from there. See how dirty it was. So now I'm going to clean this with the mass airflow sensor right here in front of you. So this is just I'm gonna try to clean this with this mass airflow sensor cleaner, and then we'll reuse it and see how it goes. So I don't want to replace to a new one yet. I know it's gonna be pain in the butt again if I have to put the new one, which will cost me dearly to spend an hour on it to remove actually one sensor. So yeah, so let's see. Hopefully this works. So maybe I should clean the rear one as well. So before you remove the sensor, make sure the battery negative cable is removed. Before you do that, I'm gonna use this tag cloth, and I don't think so it should be issue. It should not damage the sensor. Some people even use the um, wire brushes to clean this sensor. I've seen a lot of videos. I see that there's a lot of carbon on it. So let's clean it again, and see that just a tag cloth should not damage the sensor. I mean, it's already worse, so what else possibly will happen? So I'm gonna replace this if it did not fix the issue. Maybe I should clean the rear one as well. There is a lot of carbon on it, so I do have a wire brush, but I don't know if I want to use this. And before you put this back, you have to have an anti-sealant to put the on this, so it won't lock. It was not that tight though, so it was not a big issue for me to remove it. The only issue was the cable, the connector. So connector is also dirty. I do have a electric connector cleaner. Maybe I should clean that as well, since I already lift the car up and have time as well to clean it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna leave this here for a couple minutes and let it dry, and then I will apply sealant here. Let me get that. So this is the sealant that you have to use on the threads so it won't stick out. Clean one more time. That's actually much better now. You can see that much cleaner. So let's apply this sealant. I just have a little bit left, which I don't really need too much. Here you go, that should be enough. See that? So just rub it. Do not touch this on the sensor itself, and yep, that should be enough. Sensor is clean, so hopefully this cable does not take long to put back on. So yeah, let's see. I have to go underneath the car again and put this sensor back. It looks quite rough, and hopefully I did not damage this sensor as I was taking this out. Alright, I'm gonna put this back and I'll get back to you guys. So guys, here is the second airflow sensor. Hopefully it can focus. Come on. And that's also very dirty. Not putting enough light. There we go. See that?
this is how it looks right now, quite dirty. So I did not move the cable, I could not, it was too tight. So I'm just gonna clean it right here, should be fine. Need to take my phone out. I'm gonna put this underneath instead of tab cloth, because I do have to get down underneath this. So I made it so airflow sensor, cleaner. So just gonna clean with the tack cloth, put the sealing on the threads, and we're good to go. And hopefully it fixed the issue. If not, then I have to probably replace the front one. So now I'm gonna get down, clean this up, put this back, and we'll start the car up, and then I will show you. Let me put this back on. I'll back to you guys. Alright guys, this is the first start after I cleaned the auto sensor. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how the idling is going to be. Both auto sensor has been cleaned. Okay, so far it's pretty stable. Here we go, it started again. A little bit, not too crazy. Alright, so it's yeah, it's still doing the same thing, so I don't know what's the issue. I did clean both auto sensors. So it does doing a little bit better than before. It was a little bit faster before, now it's a little bit slower, and actually it's quite less as well. So not sure if it's fixed the issue, but yeah, let me turn on the radio, and now I have to put the radio cord as well, which luckily I do have. So yeah guys, I think it did not fix the issue. So now the next thing I'm going to do with my car is the engine light is not showing, which is probably because I disconnect the battery. If it's come back, I will let you know guys, but so far it is much better than before. The next thing I'm going to do is clean a throttle body in this car and make video about that, so stay tuned for that. If you do like my video and learn anything, please do like and subscribe my channel for more videos and support. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.